Berserkaru crew, what is going on? It is Rowan Maximus at Berserkaru, the mighty GFX there, being the daily. Going good, but what we've been working on is Tròópy. Tròópy is over here in the grass, chilling where it has been for the last several weeks since we drove it home and found out what a piece of crap it was. Well, shortly it's going to be good. So, what we've been up to, we've been looking at the last few videos there, you would have seen. Been doing the interior. There's been sand blasted, there's been rust cut out, there's been welding going on, there's been nut sets going in, rewiring some certain parts, but we're still going to run with the standard loom because no need. Everything works, or it did before I pulled it apart, so hopefully it's still good. You can see that patch there that we've put in, and this smaller one is the only two that it needed in the entire floor, so that is pretty darn good. And then, I don't know, you're able to see where that was patched. Just there on the windscreen, and then this side because I needed to do the double layers. And I've left the welding in there, even though this side's a tiny bit hideous. So that's good, the two patches there on the windscreen, and that's it. Obviously there will be others on the body, but nothing major. I guess that'll be the worst of it there. Towards it, something like that. So it's looking good as it can be. So we're back to a 10 out of 10 floor. Bit different to the old Subaru Brumby. It's all dinted and smashed up. There's no dents. There's a couple. I say that, I should at least look before I open my mouth. But there you go. So we're doing also central locking. That's this here. Guaranteed to be a nightmare, I'm sure. Still have to take off the alloy door cards to do that. Haven't ever fitted central locking before, so. And then the exhaust, it's good. Hopefully it fits. It's all welded now and painted in black gal. A lot of it was stainless. It was made out of the scraps that I had lying around. The downpipe's mild steel. I believe this muffler was stainless, but I could be wrong. That curved piece I think was stainless, straight one's mild. So that's good, and then yeah, windscreen dude's supposed to be turning up within several hours. So we've got that there in multiple layers of silver gal, and then white's shiny, and that tiny bit brown. You can see there. Is Corrosion X. Corrosion X, world-class product. As far as I'm aware, it was originally developed for spraying inside of helicopter airframes and it was really hard to get in Australia. And then eventually found a seller in Tasmania, which is not even in Australia. Little island off the south. Van Diemen's Land, so that's cool. And then yeah, all up in there in the drainage. Drainage has them little filter mesh things, but they deliberately design them to where they don't seal so that leaves can still get in there. Nothing's by accident. Oh, now I've wrecked it. Ah. Oh no, bro. I better leave that alone while I've only got one hand. That's good. Bonnet vent's good. We've seen all this before, the bonnet pins. I reckon already one of my favourite mods is the gas struts on the bonnet or the hood. The hood struts coming up in the world. Don't trust nobody. So with the amount of times I've had to open and shut this, not having the rod dicking around, it's good. And power steering, I showed this in a previous video. That's all going to work. So I guess I can start clamping this up, and then the last piece that I'll need to make is a blank. For this was originally the breather for the tappets would go straight into your intake. Well, I'm going to run that to a catch can, so that's fine. But this here, otherwise all my boost will come out. So what I reckon I'll do is, instead of just capping it with either rubber or welding it shut, I'll make something that either goes into it or welds over it, and have a 1/4 inch screw thread into there and run my boost gauge pressure, take off from there, and then yeah, once I get my windscreen in, I'll be able to wash the car because I'm not trying to get crap inside it now that it's mint. Oh, it's so bright. And then this here is the base for my fridge, and I'll put the nutserts in there. There's some sand, I'll have to get that out. It's going to be grit in me and my car for a long time to come. But yeah, that's the mount for the fridge into nutserts on a big sheet of alloy. It's got to be on that angle and everything to clear the seat. Well, you know, I'd like it in the middle and perfectly vertical, and it's good. It clears the seat, and more importantly, clears the handbrake, and also, thirdly, more importantly, when the fridge is there, clears the gear shifter. I didn't want to have any dicking around there with that. So there's the fridge from J-Car. Brand is Brass Monkey. It's only little 8 litres. So that's it. Yard's trashed, cars are trashed, I'm thrashed, but we're getting there. So let me know in the comments, what are you doing to your car today besides destroying it? Which is about all I've managed to do thus far. Take perfectly functional vehicle and do the typical Berserkaru stuff. So we'll see you when we're looking at you. Bye bye.